What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content.
It's not like the trade came complete out of left field. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm sitting down, minding my business, nothing's on the radar, then boom.
Yeah.
It's the same. You know, that trade was on the table since KD initially requested a trade back in June. So it was always a possibility. It's just as you get down to the trade deadline with like 12 hours to go, you don't know what's going to happen.
Facts.
1 a.m., like you're just getting ready for bed for a game the next day. You know what I mean? You're not expecting it to happen in that moment. So in the moment, it's like, wow, like what just happened? But in totality, man, that's just how the league works, you know, and you always just find yourself blessed to be a part of it, no matter where you land. If there's a team out there that wants you play for them.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Go where you're wanted. And, it's all worked out all right.
For sure. Has it worked out? It really has, my boy. It's crazy. I mean, I remember exactly where I was. We were in LA. We just got done playing the Clippers. I had a pretty good game also.
I remember. Yeah.
And I was hyped.
I was watching. I literally just turned off the game. You know what I mean? I just turned off the game.
Yeah.
I was doing the game ready.
Yeah. You're right.
That night. I
had just got back to the hotel and I'm sitting there and we're talking with all the I'm with the coaches or whatever and a couple of the players, and like not many players are there. And I'm gonna tell you how funny it is. It's not funny, but it is funny. So I'm in the meal room. I'm the only player in there because I'm the only player knowing I can't get traded. I had a no trade clause. So if I got traded, I could just be like, no.
No.
So there was no one else in there. It was just me and the coaches. So I'm just sitting there. I'm chilling. Everybody else in the room, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Never know.
You have no idea what's going to happen. And then next thing you know, the news drops. And I'm just like, oh my God.
And let's talk about that for a minute, though, because that was my 4th year in the league, your 5th.
Yeah.
And you go through this every year. Is like that trade deadline rolls around and, maybe very few far in between are like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm safe. But everybody for the most part is like, I could end up anywhere. I could be somewhere different tomorrow.
You have no idea.
You just feel it around the locker room, around the team, like guys that you're close to, like people express it in different ways.
For sure.
Some people laugh about it. Some people are very like anxious about it.
So you were at home?
No, we were in Atlanta.
Oh, you were in Atlanta.
Atlanta. We had a game. We had a back-to-back versus Atlanta the next day versus Indiana the next day. And then we had the weekend. We had 3 days off maybe, where it was the Waste Management Open, Super Bowl, all that. So it was about to be a fire weekend in Arizona, like the weekend to be in Phoenix of all weekends. Yeah. So everybody was looking forward to it. I had my weekend planned out by the hour. I had people coming in. I had my weekend planned out by the hour each day. I knew what I was doing. Like it was boom. I had appearances lined up and going to the golf tournament, at this hour. And Super Bowl stuff lined up.
Yeah.
Because it was
thought. Because it was in Phoenix.
I thought.
That's sickening.
To go to the Super Bowl or not to go to the Super Bowl like that. You wiped away real quick. Gone.
That's
gone.
Tough, bro. That is tough. Oh my God. Shout out to Prize Picks, the presenting partner of Run Your Race, the daily fantasy sports game.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. Prize Picks makes it super easy, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make your entry.
As AJ said, it's very easy. You pick between 2 to 6 players. It's a skill-based fantasy game. You don't play against anyone. You're playing against the Prize Picks projections. It's simple. It's either more or less. Prize Picks also is matching your first $100 deposit. So if you put in $100, they match $100. But if you put in $20, they match $20.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for your first deposit match up to $100.